Hello, friends at Charitus. This is a video explaining the basic architecture and how to um, edit your website, content on your website. Now, first of all, what you're seeing here, this dashboard, this will eventually get filled in with links to these training videos, but obviously as we're creating them, they're not here yet. So this content will all be gone and there'll be links to the video and also a form for support. So I'm going to start under pages, and this is where 99% of your content lives. So as you can see, these are all the pages, and I'm going to show you a few different ways to get to them. So I'll start here with home, and I'll start with the way you probably won't use it, but just so you know. If you hover over home and click on edit, it will open up the page and everything lives in these modules, these little boxes. So if we go to, charitus.ca, you'll see everything here. Nice. But on the edit page, it's like kind of hard to tell. But if you click in on that little gear icon, you'll see, 70 million in managed assets, which we can see right here, 70 million in managed assets. So that's one way to approach it. So I'll explain to you quickly what you see here. You have this gear icon. When you click into it, I'll make this window a bit bigger. You have obviously the edited area, and you can see, if we click, that's an H2, a heading 2. Down here, this is just a paragraph font. And then under design, we have text. And this is where you can choose the color, the size, all of that stuff. And then also under heading text, if you click on H2, what we saw, you can change all that information. I'm not showing you here because there's actually a better way for you to do it. So I'll just click out of there. Now, if I'm on this page and I want to build it, like I want to see what I'm building, I can click on build on the front end. Or also, if I go back to all pages, I'll discard and edit that and go to home. I can click on view. And then up here, you see enable visual builder. And this will load. And here you see this green bar. This is a template, this green kind of thing surrounding it. This is a template, which you can click on it. It'll change blue, and now you can edit this. However, what's going to happen is this is being used all over the site. So things changing here might change other things on the website. We can talk about that later. So what I'll do for now is I will scroll down, and when I hover over, you see this these things open up. This blue one here. This is called a section. This teal colored one is called a row. And then you can kind of see it here. This gray one is called a module. So I can guess just below it, there's probably another row that has 3 columns where it says contact Charitus, work with us. So if I click, I see this row. And if I click on this little button here, change column structure, I can see it has 3 columns. If I change it to 4, you can see how it kind of gives you that 4th column. I'm going to delete that, undo it. So let's say, for example, I want to change this text. Well, I'm going to hover over, and there's 2 ways I can do it. One, I can click on this module setting. Remember, this box opens up, and you can change the text rating here. So I change that to how. Now, say I want, I see that when I highlight this, I see it's an H2. If I want to change the color, the size, everything, I go to design, heading text, H2, and I can make it green, black, transparent for some reason. Not that you would do either of those things. I can make it all caps. I can make it all caps. I can change the font to bold. I can do whatever I like. Now, I'm going to X out of here, and I'll change the text size. right? I'm actually going to X out of here so I don't change anything. But once I've done that, I click on this little sideways ellipses and click on save. And that saves the page. And I can exit out of the visual builder. Now, how about for this one here? It's an image. I click on the module, contact Charitus. And in the background, you can see like, oh, I don't see anything right here. Well, that's because above, there's all the different options. So there's background color, gradient, background image, video, pattern, background mask. And you can see that these two here are darker blue and the rest are all gray. That means there's a background gradient and a background image. So here I can actually go in and I can click and I can choose a new photo to go in there. No, I don't want that. So I'm going to X out of here. So does it save?